Startups, in my view, are outsourced R&Ds, okay? And they involve ideas, hard work, launches, growth. And in the last 5 years, there have been 38,135 early stage startup financings of experiments. Death by 1,000 cuts. The Forex business is changing. Bitcoin, as much as people may talk and have interesting views about it, the underlying technology of Bitcoin, which is blockchain, is not going away. It's not going away. The movement of money, the understanding of what some of these free chats mean as far as money movement is concerned, this is where RegTech is going to get very interesting, where people can actually shift $1,000 without a worry from a WhatsApp chat to a person who is in an entirely different country, and finding out how regulation is going to start to deal with that. It's happening already. There are tests going on. So how do you continue to have a Treasury Department that is not up to terms with what's happening globally? Across the world, Kenyans, please hear this, across the world, regulators are changing regulation to suit fintech. So if you're building here, clouding your solutions, doesn't mean you have to give solutions to Africa only. And some of the ways you will be able to move fast is by being able to show your diversification. So in the third business I'm working on now, I'm happy to pilot here, but I'm very clear some of the things I will do differently.
What we try to do is try and transform banks and try and change the original premise of banking. The original premise of banking is to develop trust. And when you need to develop trust, you need to develop institutions. The unfortunate thing with, or the fortunate thing with fintech today, they're not building institutions, they're building platforms, they're building very good technologies. And then once they build very good technologies, they know how to manage consumers. So those are two things that banks are not very good at. Building technology and managing consumers, or building for consumer tech.
So my thing from an entrepreneurial perspective is to think about, well, is Safaricom going to be capable? Do they have the distribution mechanism to fight me on a particular innovation? Is the banking sector going to be able to fight me on a certain angle, and then understand how do you cut exactly there? Because they can tell you we're big, they can give you all those great examples of how they rule the world. They will never be able to change, and this is why disruption happens.